The goal here is basically Dallas doctors here in McKinney. You don't have to take a trip down to Plano or down to Dallas. We take care of everything here. That's the goal here. We want to take care of this community in this community.
Do you have the equipment, the facility here to really do everything here?
Yes. At this point in time, I'm an interventional cardiologist, so I can do anything here that I can do anywhere else. So the electrophysiology part of our practice is now covered by brand new facilities we have here that allow us to do the highest, high-end procedures, ablation there. So I think we're coming close to just pretty much a complete cardiac package here. We can take care of all the cardiology programs of the community. We obviously have our practice here, our clinic is here, right attached to the hospital. But we've also helped build a program here that takes care of, for instance, heart attacks. Patients with heart attack, the faster you open up that artery and restore blood flow and restore oxygen to the heart muscle, the more muscle you save. So it's absolutely critical that happens as rapidly as possible, and that's what we've built here, a program that does just that. It's called our STEMI program, or ST Elevation MI, a heart attack program. The patient is having a heart attack, they need to be taken care of. They're brought here, the team is alerted, there's a cath team that comes in, the interventional cardiologist comes in, and sometimes we're even waiting for the patient to roll in through the door. We just take them straight back to the back and put them on the table, and then we go get that artery open, and that stops the heart attack in its tracks. Well, it's not technically surgery, it's heart procedure, because the hole I'm going to make in you is only going to be this big.
Okay.
So whereas a surgeon will generally open up a larger incision. So everything I do is through catheters. So we take a catheter up through a leg artery to the heart and inject X-ray dye into the heart arteries to outline the vessels and any blockages that might be there.
You watch any of the night prime time doctor shows?
I generally try not to. It's sometimes it's not quite what it is on TV. First of all, most of the folks aren't as good looking here. There's no dramatic music playing when things happen, and things happen. I used to play some sort of church music, sort of kind of Gregorian chants and things like that. And the patients thought that it's like they get a little bit sleepy, and they'd say, "Am I in heaven?" They hear the chanting. There was a book I read as a child that kind of stuck with me. It's called The Wonderful Flight to the Mushroom Planet. Eleanor Cameron wrote it in the 50s. And it's a story of two boys who, with the help of this kind of mysterious and magical scientist, they build a rocket ship that they blast off, and they go to a little planetoid that only they can see. So, and that always stuck with me for some reason. It was sort of like just thinking about that as a child, just thinking, so what a staggering concept, what an amazing thing to be part of that great adventure, just to do something to a place that is so special that only you could get to, and to build a rocket ship. So it kind of stuck with me, that kind of idea of building something, to go on adventures. See, the plane was born, so to speak, in December 9th, 2001. That's when we took the first flight, but I had been building it for a few years before that.
Did it take several years to build?
Yes, I did have help to do that, to push it along, but it's a kit plane. It's called a Velocity.
Do you buy it in a model kit at the hobby shop?
Kind of. It's very similar.
Did you build it in the driveway?
No,
in the garage?
We built it in a hangar. It was in a hangar. A lot of people do build it in a garage or in their basements. That's a very common thing. These things take usually years to do. Home builders are a very tight community. We have a nice DA. It's called the Experimental Aircraft Association. There's a great chapter right here at McKinney. Wherever you are, there's going to be a chapter of like-minded folks who lend their expertise. You ask, well, could you do everything? No, I don't have to do everything, but I have friends that know how to do this, that, or the other.
How far can it fly?
About 1,000 miles. It has a 1,000-mile range.
And where where's the most fun place you've taken it to?
Boy, that's hard. Probably Sedona. I have to say Sedona, Arizona.
Okay.
That's a spectacular.
Sedona
is probably one of the prettiest places. But I've been everywhere. It's fantastic. I mean, this country is so big, so beautiful, and it's so varied. It struck me, in a moment, it struck me that here I was 2 miles above the Earth, flying over 200 miles an hour, crossing half a continent in a vehicle that I had a hand in building. And that all came back to me, that sense of what I had experienced as a child when I read that book.
That's great.
Well, I know I need a new camera. That's what I need. I need one of those GoPro cameras, and so I can actually upgrade what I do with the airplane, because that's what I find nice about that is when people ask me questions. Well, why do you fly? They don't get it, because to most people, flying is looking at a little portal on an airliner, and that's not flying at all. So when they ask me that, I say, let me show you, and then I show them the videos I make, and I say, this is why I fly. This is why I fly. So.
If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good. I hope you